Hello everyone, and welcome to another video. I want to thank all of you that has been supporting me and also supporting me by watching, and the likes are really much appreciated, so thanks so much for that. So today we're sitting in the garage by the warm fire trying to enjoy some time out here. I have planned for you guys a small unboxing, a short video, I hope. I do say that, and then the videos end up being pretty darn long. But I just want to share the experience and maybe there's a small detail you'll catch. I don't know. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed today's video. We're going to be unboxing a couple of audio components from Soundmatters, and hope that you'll get some. Maybe you'll like it, and maybe you won't. But here we go. Let's take a look together. So we're going to start with a new format. I've been playing around with some video editing softwares and some cameras, setups and such. So right now I'm going to just try something new. I've been working on another project which I mentioned in the previous video, but that project is taking a long time. So to kind of fill in the gap, we'll just do a quick unboxing and have a look at it. So we'll just see how it goes. All right, so let me put the camera now, and we'll just do this unboxing here. I've actually had this for a long time. I think I mentioned a while back that I really do enjoy music. I don't know if I'd consider myself an audiophile or what, but I've done professional sound for companies and for on the road for many years. It's kind of a hobby slash entertainment for myself, and so I enjoy it very much. And I think we'll I have it, but that's not the point today. Today is this company called FoxLO. Now, I've actually purchased another set of this. This is my second one, but I wanted to unbox it with you guys together. And full disclosure, as although I don't get enough views to really justify worrying about it, but this was purchased from my own money and not sent to me for a review. So whatever we do it together. Now, what I have here are two speaker kits. We got the speaker itself, and we have what they have called the portable subwoofer. Now, for sure, don't expect to have the sound quality of a subwoofer. So if you're expecting heart thumping bass, definitely this is not the way to go. But if you travel a lot, and I do travel a lot, and if I find that sometimes in the hotel rooms, or even in your bedroom or in your office or whatever, you want to have a fuller sound, a more rich sound. I don't know if you guys remember the old Bose when they first came out. Yeah, like it or hate it, whatever. When you're listening to light music in the background, I mean, it's not your, how should I say, you don't want to listen to the music in audiophile quality, and don't want to be discretionary on, oh, I heard this cymbal, I heard the hi-hat, I heard the violin in the background. I'm not talking about those. Yes, I have a set of Martin logos which performs very well. Hopefully in a future video we'll look at those setups. That's not the point of this video. This video is to just kind of look at something where you take it with you, when you're on the road and you just want to enjoy music, or if you want to kind of have it in your bedroom, or even your just as a backup system. But this one is the palm-sized powered subwoofer. Now it's I feel kind of bad opening because I do have one already, but they had a deal on their site for color mismatch or blemished. That's soundmatters.com. So that's the actual brand of this particular subwoofer. But since it is an unboxing, I guess we're gonna do it. So here we go. Well, I don't want to call it unboxing. I'm not trying to mislead anybody here, but
Let's see what comes with it. So I'll tell you something, the packaging is most excellent. So they did a good job with the packaging right off the gate here. Alright, so it opens up this way apparently. And we flip this over. And it's got a nice signed sheet by I guess the CEO, Dr. Gerhard Gunther. If I pronounce that wrong, my apologies, Doctor. Herr Doctor. But okay, they put little handles so you can lift it up comfortably. And interestingly, I don't know how well you can read this. Let me see if I can focus on that a little bit. So it does say to break in to play back. So it says play for about 10 hours before any critical listening. Now these guys are, you know, they claim that it's a critical listening device. Again, I'm not going there. And then it says it does sound good via Bluetooth using the subwoofer's output from the, you'll see here in a second, from their speakers. Then you can have this directly connected and it just passes through the sound to the subwoofer, which then just sends out the highs, so they have a crossover there. It seems my battery's blinking. Let me quickly pause it and then resume in a second. Alright, so we're going to pull this out. It's a very, I think a very good looking unit actually, and you know, kudos you know, for blemish or whatever. I honestly don't see anything wrong with it. But this is the subwoofer portion. Yeah, it's got a tiny speaker in it that's just, I believe it's down firing, and then, or even up firing, that's got a port on the down. Yeah, I'm not going to go into the details of it. But actually that was one reason that I wanted to make this guy, if you recall from the last video, so I can power this one on the road with a good high power. You know, obviously the more power you put into it, the better. This is 24 volts in, but I believe it works on lower voltages. But they have feet that are rubber feet that actually just kind of slip into place. So I'm not claiming this is a very high critical. Oh, they even have adapter plugs for a different part of the world. So this is must be the international version for the adapter, power adapter. Which is a 24 volt power adapter. And here we also have the connecting cables, the power adapter, which has the UK plug on it. Oh, that's awesome. You could you can put the power adapter into a plug in any orientation. Now that's some really good fine attention to detail. I'm impressed with that. I'm assuming it just popped out. I'm not going to pop it out because I don't want to break it. But we'll have a look at the other one that has the one that I have that has already. But this is set. So well, I guess we will just pop it. Yeah. Okay. So the adapter itself has the spinning mechanism, and the plugs then will just go into there. So, and you can even use a standard cable plug if you want. But since we're in the US, we'll put our US plug on and just have that at the ready since we're not using the UK. And wow, that is, I'll tell you, and it holds its position, so it's not like when you click it, you know, the torque from the cable is not pulling it down. Yeah, you put a little bit of pressure, it does do it, but it holds it nice. Wow, bravo. And then we have some more feet. So I guess you could take out these rubber protected feet here and then just move it to that. And of course we have the user guide and the cable to connect it to your speaker system. And actually I didn't get this cable in the previous one, so we'll compare that in a second. And then the user guide instruction, which is you know, nice heavy cardboard. It's not not a cheap flimsy paper, so they kind of guess want you to take it with you. All right, so we have it in French and I believe in German, and I'm not even going to attempt to say what language that is, but I'm assuming it's Chinese. So it's just one page. So this page, the other ones are just different languages. So this is the subwoofer. Now we're going to connect it all up in a second. Don't worry. And we'll have, I don't know what we're going to listen to, but we'll find something. So they even pad the box that this comes in. That is awesome. I'll tell you that these guys, they definitely like their products, and they're proud of them. That's very nice to see. So let me see, how does this one open? I don't want to break it because I definitely want to put it back in this box. So this one happens to be just the portable speaker version, which is a very slim speaker. I don't remember if this was magnetic. How do we figure that out? Let's see, do I have anything here that's magnetic? Give me a second to find something that's magnetic. Oh, is this even magnetic? Let's see. Yeah, okay, so that's magnetic. Meaning it's iron. But no, it's not magnetic, so it's basically just anti-slip coating on there. But very nice quality. I wonder how the intention was to set it up. But anyway, let's see what we got us in the box. We have a card that gives us when you plug in, red light should come on. Please leave the charger plugged into the dash for about 10 minutes, etc., etc. So it wants you to charge it for a while, so it comes with the USB. You know, I think one of the reasons they were kind of liquidating these is I bet they're going to USB-C. This is a USB mini jack or micro jack. I'm not sure which one that one is, but it's the one previous to the USB-C. And then we have our direct cable, so I guess the logic was you could connect your source directly to these cables and plug them into the sub, and then take them from the sub and plug it into your speaker. So this is the quasi unboxing slash see what we got. And here I have the other version. I had this for a while. I haven't had a chance to really play with it because I haven't traveled a lot since COVID. But this is their FoxL version, FoxL. But it actually even has a passive radio. So this one is, I believe they're trying to. This is their top of the line. You know, it comes with a built-in kickstand, so you can kick it, and so when you set it on the table, it's at an angle towards you a little bit better. But this one is, I guess, of their consideration, a higher quality. And ooh, hot pink. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. We got a hot pink. Now this is the one that I received, that I bought before I bought this one. I liked it so much I wanted to have a second one. Ooh, I wonder if we can connect these in parallel and have more bass. Heart pound bass. So this is what came with the first one. Now just a quick side-by-side comparison here of the old versus the new. Yeah, you can see the fingerprints for one thing, but we have audio in level. They have a level jack here. A level meter, and then we have the power switch here, and then the limiter if you want to limit how much power comes here. You can limit it, but other than, yeah, they seem to be identical in terms of their form factor. So I honestly don't know why they were liquidating these, but they have their reasons. I'm not complaining. Like I said, I got a good deal from the website. But one thing that is definitely different is the charge adapter, or the power adapter that came with the old one. It came with just your standard brick style single plug, and this one came with the variable plug. Ironically, I believe this is the international version. This is the U.S. version, which would explain the idea behind the plugs. They're both. This one's rated for 1.5 amps. This one is rated for 1.9 amps. So the international version one has a little bit more beefier power supply with it. And then the cable that came with it, this one came with the new one. And did I take the cable out? Yeah, this is the cable that came with the old one. So seems that they kind of upped the cable up. Yeah, so they added an extension with the new one. So now you have a longer run, so you can place the subwoofer a bit farther. And so this is just merely an extension cable, but yeah, that's a pleasant surprise. Yeah, that's nice. I like that. So let me set this up, get it ready for power, and then we'll just listen to them side by side. How's that? All right. Okay, set them up on the table here now. Playing with levels for recording, so I do apologize if the previous section was a bit louder, but I'll try to equalize it in the software. So set it up. This is the original one that I had with the Soundmatters. I apologize, I said FoxL as a brand. Actually, it's Soundmatters as a brand. So this is the old setup, and as you can see, it's actually quite a nice match to one another in terms of the materials they used. Now, I thought this one actually was going to be able to hook up to the subwoofer, but it doesn't seem to have an audio out. It just has the power in, and then it has the audio in. So yeah, apparently this does not have an audio out option, whereas this one has an audio out option to plug in the subwoofer directly via cable. And the new one, I don't know, let's see, can you hear that? You hear that crinkling sound? It seems to be popping on its own. I don't know if that's because it's new and or that there's a bad connection somewhere, but they're both turned on, and this one is solid and quiet, and this one seems to be coming on, although now it has stuff. So what we'll do is we'll plug in some royalty-free music and see what it sounds like with the subwoofer. Now, not all is lost. I was thinking of doing this, actually plugging the two together with a Y cable. So we'll give that a shot in a second too, see what happens. So this is now on. This one has actually a physical switch to turn on and off, whereas this one, and I'll look up the model number on this one. I don't remember, Dash. So it's called the Dash model. Don't know if you can see that, focusing on that. So it's a Dash right here. So didn't say that when we were unboxing it, but that's what it is. So this is a couple of free copyrighted musics, no copyright, not uncopyrighted. And this is what we're actually listening to, in case you want to look for it and do a comparison. Now, I don't want to burn anything out, so let's turn the volume down and we'll slowly turn it up as we listen to it. All right, so remember you're listening through the microphone and not through a direct feed. So. just to compare without the subwoofer. This, I just pulled the subwoofer off because I wanted to protect it, so I'll turn it on and off. But that's what it, this little device is awesome on its own, you know, just by itself. And then when we add the subwoofer to it, I don't know if you get it now. It's just a little fuller. It's actually quite nice. I'm very impressed. The microphone isn't doing it justice. And you can even see it with the bass, it's moving a little bit. So it is rattling the table. I'm very impressed. So since we don't have the capability to plug in the other subwoofer, we'll just plug that one in here too. See what that sounds like. This one on? Yep. There's a level switch here. I don't know if you can see that. That's what I'm playing with. But it's very sensitive, so even just a little bit over and it goes to distortion. But yeah, and they're both playing. Yes. Oh, it's almost over. So let's start that over again real quick. Yeah, granted it's not the best songs in the world, but it's royalty free now. Alright, it's the exact same, they both sound identical, so nothing to see here. But for S's and gig grins, let's connect both of them now with the Y connector. Now we have two subwoofers. Now let's place that in the middle and enjoy the relaxing sounds of double bass. What the hell, you know? You know what? I mean, joking aside, that's a very decent quality for the size. I mean, you see how that is, the footprint. You know, it's where's my tape measure while I listen to it? So with the feet on it, it's a little bit past 6. It's about 6.5 inches long. It's about 4.5 inches wide. And sitting off the table, it's 2 1/4. So for the size, I mean, you can't really beat that. So I think we heard enough of that, but not, yeah, wow. I mean, just think about taking this setup with you to your, I know, somewhere. Like I said, the bad thing is, of course, you need power. Now, that is where that little thing comes in. So I might plug that in now to see if it works, just for S's and giggles. All right, that's enough of that. There's only so much of that you can take. So sorry about having you listen to that. It's quite repetitive. But having said that, I'm thoroughly impressed with that sound quality, so it's a good. Now, just to complete the show, this one has an audio in, so we'll plug in the audio in and then turn it on. And I don't know if this has volume control straight off the thing, but we'll take it back to the beginning here and try to keep it at the same angle as the other one and at the same volume. I had to touch the volume. And the microphone is at about my chest level, so we're actually getting a more direct feed, direct listening experience. I'll tell you. Let me let you listen to it a little bit more. Yeah, you see it fall by itself. from the bass, but yeah, very respectable sound. I mean, I won't complain. Both of them are Bluetooth, so if I wanted to get rid of the wires, I could either do that. We might do that in a second. But very nice sound quality. Yeah, I guess the intention is just to lay flat like this, and it kind of couples a little bit with this hard surface it's on. But does this have volume control here? Okay, so it does have volume control on the on this thing. So let's just take up to the max. Yeah, it distorts, but we weren't expecting this to be a concert level JBLs or something like that. Oh, I'm impressed. I mean, for the size, and I have maybe one day I'll bring out all of them. I've got tons of portable speakers. I guess I kind of have a liking of these type of things, and why am I trying to talk over the music? So I have a ton of these type of little portable devices. Maybe I'll bring them all out one day and we'll just have a listen. But so far, I mean, this one, this FoxL or FoxL, I don't know how the intention was to pronounce that, but it's a Fox with the L, FoxL. This one outperforms anything I've owned. In terms of clarity and sound quality. In terms of volume, yeah, okay, I'll say it. Like, if you want the Bose or those big ones, you know, those have a little more volume, but not necessarily more clarity. This one keeps up with it. We'll do a comparison in the future, but this I wanted, like I said, this to be a quick video, and to see how it goes. Let me plug in that power supply I made in the last video and take a listen to. So give me a second here. Okay, just for one of the reasons I did want to have something like this, which is variable power supply, is I could actually do things like this outside. You know, hey, take a battery pack, because you know this does require. You know, it says 1.9 amps on one of the bricks and 1.5 on the other. And this one can put out 3 amps at the voltage level control. Now, unfortunately, I don't have 24 volts available. Since the battery pack is a 4S configuration, the max I could potentially get would be 17 some odd volts. But at the end of the day, it should be enough to power it up. And sure enough, it's powered up now. So I'll show you that LED. This LED right there is powered up. And just real quick, you know, just to listen. So we have them now working. It won't necessarily be as loud, but it'll be enough, you know, to take care of it too. Yeah. Just yeah, so that works nice. This is the first time I'm trying it too. You want to do it? Let's just directly feed the sub without any high end to it. So this is a sub without any high end to it. Put that aside. So as you can see, it's just coming out, going into here. And this level control is very touchy. So even just I mean, a couple millimeters and you're think it's over. So that's I think quite nice for what it is. I don't think that this particular model, you know, sometimes they'll make this dual purpose jack where you can have it an input and an output. I don't know if that's the case with this one. I'll give it a try. But for now, I believe this was just meant to be a standalone. Maybe just put it on your desk while you're listening, or you're playing with the iPad or something, or your tablet, or even your phone, and just, you know, put it on the desk and have it playing. The size is bigger than their top of the line model, but the top of the line sounds considerably better. And even without the subwoofer, you heard how well that sounds. And yeah, it's like I said, it's not the best listening from headphones, but it is what it is. So that's this is a quick video I wanted to get out there, so keep the videos going. And where did this guy go? No, I'm trying, and I do appreciate everything. And we'll sum this up in a second. So it's just to show you again, soundmatters.com. These particular ones, for what's worth. And like I said, there's no one's telling me to say this or giving me any incentive. It's just the fact that I haven't seen a portable subwoofer before of this form factor. Yes, we've all seen many of them. But in terms of quality, they obviously use some seriously good electronics for the DC-DC and the capacitors and filters and even the amplifier, because it wants to do what it's supposed to do. So I'll see you guys in a second, and we'll just wrap this up. Thanks. So I know how much you love this music. Now this is the next day. Actually, after I looked at what I was talking about, I realized that this had an in. I was looking for an out, and this subwoofer has an in and an out, so you can plug it in. So basically, this can be hardwired. So it was, I guess, a brain fart yesterday. My apologies for that, but we can have a quick listen to this one now with the subwoofer as well. Listening to our favorite, really annoying track. So basically, it's coming out of the iPad, going into the subwoofer, coming out of the subwoofer, and going into the FoxL Dash. And this desk is really messy. All right, let's have a quick listen. Whoa. Well, at least we know we got a lot of bass there. There we go. Okay, so I think you can hear that it sounds very nice, actually. I mean, I'm quite happy with the sound quality of it. Yeah, it's better when you balance it out. I had this one pretty low. Yeah. Awesome. Yeah, so apologies for that. Yesterday, like I said, I had a brain fart. So this does have an audio in. I was looking for an output so I can connect this. Yeah, okay, so now you can't use the Bluetooth function on this and stream to the, or rather play back with the subwoofer. So if you do it that way, you only have the sound bar. But if you hook it up hardwired, you can have the subwoofer and the portable speaker. All right, great. Just wanted to quickly fill you guys in on that. Thanks so much. Well, I wanted to thank you all for joining me today, having a quick look at these very nice units. Actually didn't go over the instruction booklet for the Dash. Now it seems that when I read the instructions, it was like in your Kindle Fire HD, open settings and select wireless. So, and then looking at the other ones, it's Kindle Fire HD and FoxL Dash recognize each other, blah blah. So ironically, it seems like this probably was listed on the website, and more like maybe audio books and such, just to listen to it instead of
listening to music, but it performed quite well. So this port is just merely an audio in. It is not an bi-directional port. But as you saw, it performed quite nicely. Ooh, I like the way that you can stack these two subwoofers up, and actually just with the simple jumper from one to the other. Maybe, I don't know. We heard it, we listened to it. It was nice. You know, we'll be returning, well, not returning, rather, we'll be starting shortly on that project of mine dealing with trying to get an older car running. But its electronics is really confusing. We'll get to that. So I hope you enjoyed today's video with these little units. In the future, we'll pull out some more and just kind of compare them and just have fun. Some older ones, some newer ones. Well, these are the newest ones I have, and I truly love this one. This one is a killer sound wise, and I could see me taking that everywhere. And with this compact setup like that, you know, maybe you can even upset the neighbors in a hotel. I don't know. We'll find out. Anyway, thanks for hanging with BigE. It's nice seeing you all again. Your support means a lot to me. The few that I have subscribed, you know, I wish I would get more. These are fun to make. It takes a little bit of effort and time, but you know, sharing what we have, what we're doing together. Hopefully you guys enjoy it. And oh, I do apologize on the mic. I tried using a sound card to record the mic so I can have different video elements in it, but it's made me sound like I was talking slower than I normally do in a lower pitch. Anyway, I don't want to do a voiceover. I'll just leave it like it is now, and hopefully as time progresses we'll find a better solution. But thanks so much for coming along. Talk to you all soon. Hope you enjoyed this one. Thanks for hanging with me, hanging with BigE. Talk to you guys soon. Thank you. Bye-bye. I'm actually just doing this recording to test the new microphone setup. So I wonder what it sounds like. Is that music in the background nice? Let's get down. Boogie.